Parish Sheriff's Office recruit authorities say helped at least 2 jail escapees.
Gabby Killett has details on how investigators say she helped the men plan the escape.
John, marshals say that Dariana Burton is the girlfriend of Orleans Parish jail escapee Derrick Groves. Investigators say she helped Groves after the jailbreak, and she's booked for conspiracy to commit simple escape. Now, the Attorney General's office shared court records with us that say Groves' video called Burton from inside the jail 2 days before the escape. Now, authorities say Burton was seen holding a second device up to the camera, displaying an unknown man who joined the conversation remotely. They say that helped Groves communicate escape plans while avoiding the jail's monitored systems. They say Groves had a follow-up call with both people in which the unknown man called the escape a bad move. By that point, detectives believe Burton was already working to help coordinate the jailbreak. Police called her role intentional and active. Court records also show a woman claims she video called Burton on the day of the escape and saw her in a car with escapee Lenton Van Buren. Now, the woman says that Burton eventually dropped Van Buren off at a home in New Orleans East.
The charge is basically alleging this conspiracy that her and probably him and persons known or unknown assisted him in escaping, either helping to plan it or in actually making the escape, or helping him once he literally left the prison, either getting in a vehicle or finding transportation or something along those lines. We're going to continue our search for both of them.
And marshals say they arrested Burton this morning on St. Peter's Street in New Orleans. This is the first arrest related to the jailbreak in more than 2 weeks. The last 2 remaining fugitives are her alleged boyfriend and 4-time convicted killer Derrick Groves and Antoine Massey. Now, Burton was arrested in a different case in February 2023 when she worked at the jail. Officials say that she brought a knife and a Cheetos bag full of tobacco and synthetic marijuana into the facility. The sheriff's office fired her about a year ago.
More accomplice arrests are possible. Groves is one of 2 inmates still on the run, along with Antoine Massey. The U.S. Marshal's Office says more accomplice arrests are possible.
And other agencies are uncovering information leading to arrest of associates of both of them and other people for aiding an escape or for conspiracy to commit state escape. And unfortunately, this may continue as we uncover more information on people that may or may not have been involved in aiding either Mr. Massey or Mr. Groves.
Ann Burton is a former Orleans Parish Sheriff's Office employee. Her bond has not been set yet, but we do know she is being held in custody at a Plaquemines Parish jail.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as we is now 24 days in, and what I got to say, the craziest jailbreak story that I've ever seen since I've been on this earth, where now it's more people that have been arrested as an accomplice and accessory to it than actually the escapees, as it was 10 total. You still got Derrick Groves and Antoine Massey on the run right now, and it's a full manhunt, but they have not arrested 14 people that they say helped them out. And as y'all seen right there, they say Derrick Groves' alleged girlfriend was helping him get this kicked off behind the scenes. Investigators say Burton was seen holding a second device up to the camera, displaying an unknown man who joined the conversation remotely. The move allowed Groves to communicate escape plans outside of the jail's monitor systems. In a follow-up call later that evening, investigators say Groves again communicated with both Burton and the unidentified man. During the second conversation, the man reportedly called the escape plan a bad move and warned it could trigger a manhunt. But by that point, detectives believe Burton had already relayed the plan to outside contacts and was actively helping to coordinate it. Investigators say her role in the escape was intentional and active involvement in the planning phase. Furthermore, court documents state the sisters of recaptured escapee Lenton Van Buren received a FaceTime shortly after the escape and saw their brother in a car with Burton.
The 6th inmate escapee to be brought back into custody this evening on a bench at a shopping center parking lot where he sat in front of a sneaker store. And state police just announced the latest arrest before James Randolph in connection with Van Buren. That's his sister, 28-year-old Lanika Van Buren, who is booked for being an accessory after the fact. 18-year-old Patricia Van Buren and 27-year-old Tyshania Randolph are also accused of helping Van Buren evade law enforcement by bringing him to a home in Mississippi.
Reportedly dropped Van Buren off at the home of Angel McKee on Peltier Drive in New Orleans, where his sisters met him before he traveled with 2 other women to a relative's home in Mississippi. And I had a links in the description where you can watch the clips at the beginning in full on Fox 8 and WDSU out of New Orleans, as they have now arrested the alleged girlfriend, as y'all seen right there. Says she was a part of it, and they also is arrested anybody that they said has any ties or connection to helping them escape or after the fact of the escape. That totals 14 now that they have arrested, and the U.S. Marshals, the feds, are looking for more people to arrest. Now, with Antoine Massey, we've seen him online twice already, did 2 10-minute videos, said that he's innocent of these charges that they're accusing him of. And Derrick Groves, some of y'all might have seen it, there's a whole storyline on the internet with him. I haven't taken time to confirm everything and do my own research to his entire background and his story with his family and his situation to where what led up possibly to what they saying on the internet right now. If you know, you know. I don't want to put nothing false out there, but this is crazy. He is convicted of murders already. He was sitting at that jail in New Orleans waiting on the sentence. They said that if he had been sentenced already and been to prison, this escape probably wouldn't have happened. But he has not been seen. They have actually said that he has vanished in so many words because there are no traces of him. They haven't put out any leads or nothing of the sort. They is really relying on the public or somebody to turn them in, or they're basically waiting on them to run out of resources, run out of food, run out of money, and get desperate and make a decision that will draw them out. This is one of them ones that I say is wild and crazy right now. Everybody getting arrested. They just connected anything they could connect through the investigation. You know, people talking. You know, people giving up information. You know, people is folding. You know, other people saying, well, they did this, they did that. And you see now that more people, it was a play design. Like, hey, nigga, we did this, we did that. Some of these people might have just jumped in on it on the last minute, seen the opportunity. Hey, we gonna get up out of here. But they trying to paint it, and I'm gonna say allegedly. They basically painting it as Derrick Groves is the mastermind behind this with Antoine Massey, because Antoine Massey had escaped in his younger years when he was a teenager from jail before. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see with that. Man, it's a real live movie. We probably gonna see this in theaters or something, replayed, reacted in a reference of it. We for sure gonna see YouTube documentaries on it, and there'll be way more deeper dives. I'll keep y'all updated on everything going on. And also, I got the Patreon kicked off now. Urban Politicians TV on patreon.com. I'm gonna be dropping. It's gonna be more raw, more uncut, more unedited type of conversations that I really can't get to on YouTube with the community guidelines and just other things that I do want to speak on that I don't get the chance to speak on here as well. So it's coming. I did put the video up on there already, breaking down more in depth of how I felt and how everything went with Lord Jamar and Vlad. That one is up right now, so y'all go check that one out as well. Have streams on there and all. We gonna have some stuff that's fresh that's not gonna be on the channel, but we not gonna stop dropping on the channel. You gonna get everything here still for free. This is just for the people who choose to support. I want to have it spread out on different platforms when it comes to Urban Politicians TV. It's gonna be $5 a month. It's, you know, anything that you pay is by choice, not by force. You still gonna get content right here on Urban Politicians TV, videos, news, live streams, vlogs, outside, H-Time from wherever I'm at. We gonna be still going live in the parking lots. You know how we do. $5 a month. You're not forced to pay it. It is a choice. Just keeping y'all updated on it. More coming, more videos. I'll let 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.